Hey, right guys, Trish Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 2 of Glee Season 4. The first episode, I was actually kind of surprised by how much I enjoyed it, because there was a lot of shit in that episode as well, as I spoke about in that reaction and in live streams as well on Twitch. Just the whole, oh, Glee's accepting of all, but then they were there telling Unique not to dress as a woman. It was just very strange. Like, the writers aren't very self-aware about how dumb... Like, they're self-aware about a lot of the writing, but then they're so unaware of some of their other writing, I feel. Like, I don't know. This show's just wild, basically. And I kind of got ripped to shreds in the Discord because I didn't fall in love with the Kurt and Rachel reunion. The reunion was cute, but the song and editing choices and the fact that Kurt found her just overshadowed that, at least for me. So yeah, episode 2, guys, we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we get a bit of Santana, Finn, the characters that were missing, but if not, then that's fine as well. Like, I'm fine with them waiting for those characters to kind of show up as well. It'll be a nice surprise whenever they do. But I'm going to assume it'll be this episode, surely. You know, I said that about Shameless with a certain character, and that character that I was saying didn't show up till like episode 6 or 7, so we could be waiting that long, who knows. But yeah, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And of course, if you want the early and uncut reactions to Glee, then link to the Patreon page will be down below. This should be around 4 or 5 episodes ahead. But for now, guys, let's do this. Oh my god, the cinematography!
My name is Brittany S. Pierce.
Oh, I thought it was Quinn. I really thought it was Quinn.
I'm planning a Middle East style sham election that will install me as senior class.
Oh my god, what is this?
Brittany, who are you talking to?
I thought I was doing a voiceover.
Right.
It was kind of a rough summer. I really miss Santana.
Oh, you missed Santana? Oh, interesting.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It was better when Steve Carell did it.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It was definitely better when Steve Carell did it. Oh, this overturia. Oh, it ain't a bad song, you know. Like I say, I do have to put Brittany aside, but I kind of like Overturia. I don't know her name. I'm sure I'll learn. At least it's better than Dinosaur. If I release your sex tape, would you hold it against me? Yes, Brittany, I would hold it against you if you release sex tape. That one bad though, you know. I've got a 7.5 for that one.
F minus.
Oh.
You answered every question with C other side, where you composed an elaborate crayonscape entitled Happy a town where math was never invented.
Tough love feels a lot like mean.
It's just... Okay. What's going on?
So sorry, Sue.
Oh! Why are you dressing your cat like Jughead from Riverdale?
It's all about sex when you are dancing.
Yo, imagine if your teacher dressed like that. Oh, she's pregnant. I don't know. I'm so happy for her. I don't even know her.
You don't have enough sex appeal to pull off a credible tango. You're awkward.
Not enough sex appeal. I'm sorry. Did you see the song from Britney Spears that she did? Did he stop paying some serious attention to Britney? Because
off the Glee Club too.
Of course not.
That's okay. I started taking Lord Tubington's pills for feline depression.
okay,
Brittany,
cool.
I think you and Emma should meet daily for a while.
Oh, are they actually going to build on her character, please?
Well, thanks. And with that, I said goodbye and swooped out the doorway.
Right.
My voiceover continuing down the hallway.
Okay, the Britney being stupid thing, as I said, was funny in season 1. It's this every episode, even. Oh, we'll see what they do with this episode. Let's see if she develops in this episode. I'll be shocked.
We need to bring Brittany back.
Back to what? Britney back to what? How she was before? Because she's the same. Okay, why are we doing another Britney week? Did I just wink at me? What the fuck? That was a terrifying shot. 6 out of 10.
So, Britt, what'd you think?
Come here. Come here, old
I don't know why it's fun. Are you going to beat the old man to death?
If she wants sexy, give her sexy.
Oh, mad. I'm surprised the Glee Club hasn't fucking erupted the fact that Unique's dressing as a woman. They're like, they can't comprehend this, oh my god. This is a banger, to be fair. Jake, we haven't even known you for 1 minute and you're running after everyone in the school.
We should hang out sometime.
No, we shouldn't. No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go 8 with that one. It was good. It was good. Oh, this is a vibe. Ooh. It's the dumbest song I've heard, but the vibe's kind of there. What the fuck? He's on acid. Why are the lyrics so bad? but the song is so good. Is she about to shave her hair? Oh, like Brittany. I got it. Because that song an 8, you know. I get what they're trying to do. It's like Britney Spears having a meltdown.
Leave Britney alone!
Oh my god.
I don't need friends.
Everyone needs friends, mate. What are you on about? I don't need friends, even though Will has 0 friends. Does Will actually have one friend who's not a kid? Yo, these two could be sick together. Let's go. Not romance-wise, I mean voices. Let's see. Oh, I thought it'd be kind of shit because I still don't like either of them. But I'm not just trying to force this romance already. But his voice is a bit like nasally, like he's got a blonde nose. I actually like the song. I just don't like the characters or the romance that they're very trying to. Yeah, we'll go. I can't quite go the 9 with that one because the characters aren't there for me yet. Okay, song wise, we'll go 9. We'll go 9 if you put in the because like if that was Rachel and Finn, it would have been a 9. So I have to put bias aside with characters. I'm gonna go at 9. It was good. It was good. If she develops in this app, I'll be fine with it. We'll see. But I'm not gonna. I don't think she's gonna develop at all.
Because I wanted to show you that I do have what it takes to be sexy.
Mad.
Sexy enough
This
to
is
play
gonna be a
with
madness. I
rocks
can
and
already
hair.
tell. I'm not. No, I'm not prepared.
Well.
I'm not prepared. This is gonna kill me. I know it is. I don't know why Bird is here, but. Cool. Died. God. What is going on? This is just an orgy. How are you not gonna agree with Rachel at this point? I'm sorry, she's won. She's won the fight and the war. There you go. Now just slap in the 10 out of 10. Thanks, Rachel. You made that easy for me. And you could take one wild guess why I was getting a 10 out of 10, but I'm not. Well, what can I do? I didn't make the rule. I do make the rules, actually. It's a 10. That's the rule. 10 out of 10.
So what do you
Don't even have me with you. Okay, vocals wise, it's like an 8, but.
Memorize your she was okay.
Are you joking?
Garbage. Whose idea was that? You
Oh
went
my-
through fine.
Oh, she was okay.
Willie Lomas.
She was okay, she says.
The roles that are
Oh my god. Meh! Get out of my meh! That's all I heard.
Are you an only child, or do you have a twin who's still in there?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
imagine the size of her dumps.
Enough.
Go
Say
on,
you're sorry.
Jake.
To both of them.
Here we
Screw
go.
it.
That's sick. Yo, we got his head got thrown in the salad.
He's taking you to see me.
Oh shit.
I'd like to introduce you to your brother,
Pork.
Noah.
I'm the original badass. I had my first threesome at 7, and once I beat up a police.
7?
So what? Are you gonna kick my ass if I don't get myself
What?
together? Or
What did
smart?
I just hear?
Or
I
thinking?
don't. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. He came over to say that, and then he's just going back to LA.
Quiet please, children.
My number 1 character. That's the thing of nightmares. How long does she have to develop? Oh, 13 minutes left to develop, Brittany. Go on.
Been such a debacle.
Shut up, Brittany.
Resign from Glee Club effective immediately.
Thank you. Bye. Go, you trash. I don't give a fuck. Why do people like her? Why do people like Brittany? I don't understand.
I don't believe in second chances. I know they don't exist. Unfortunately for me, school policy says you get a warning.
Well, there you go. They built on the teacher's character. See, it's not so hard, Brittany, is it? To build on development.
You're intentionally hitting rock bottom.
So I can make a glorious comeback. Just like
Right.
Brittany.
So bring everyone else down with you.
She was also my best friend.
But now you have a new friend, and he's blonde.
See, sounds
I'm talking
wholesome.
about me. Now you
Do you
just
think
gotta
she
figure
figured
how
out
to
that
get
he was
back
talking
in
about
the trio.
himself? Or do you think you have to decide for that one?
I got a C- on my U.S. history exam, which the teacher bumped up 2 whole letter grades because I wrote in English instead of my secret language I invented in middle school.
Brittany, welcome back.
Me's up 4 clue.
That's just Simlish. That's just Sims. Oh, it's Brody.
sir.
Come on.
I'm Kurt.
I think that you're really sexy.
Oh, cringe, Brody. Stop, man.
I will respect your boundaries, but just know
Thank God, that should go without saying, really.
When we're together-
Okay, I love my mom.
I didn't realize I had that powerful of an effect on you.
Okay.
you.
Just realized I'm still wearing your jacket.
Looks pretty good on you.
But it looks better on me. We're dating now. Didn't Jake tell
Oh, Ollie. We're just dating now. Oh, they've rushed this so much. Again, it's like they've had 2 storylines now that they've just rushed. These 2, I actually don't hate, but they've rushed it so much that I can't help but say it's trash. Like, this cheerleader hasn't even had dialogue this act, probably. Okay, did I just chiz? Oh, okay. That violinist, oh my god, she was mad. Did you see that? Oh my god, I think I'm shocked. The one in white. Joe, you really have to understand Britney's sad because Santana's not online. No. Oh, I kind of wish that song went on a bit longer, you know. I'm going to give it the 9 anyway for now. Maybe I'll take that down when we re-react to it on Twitch. Because for those who don't know, we re-react to songs now. That's what I do on Twitch for a living. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for now though. But I think that was mainly to do with the visuals. I like the kind of seeing Rachel covering up Finn and even Brittany kind of being sad about Santana. We'll get into Brittany in a minute. That is episode 2 of Glee Season 4. Good episode, I enjoyed it. I think there was one storyline in there that I could not stand, and you're probably going to guess what that is, which we'll get into. But everything else I actually really liked. I like that they built on the new characters quite a bit. Brody had a bit of... I don't like Brody. He's the worst out of the new characters for sure. He just feels like a convenient, maybe love interest for Rachel, which if they actually go through with that, I'll be kind of disappointed because I don't like the guy. He's so cringe. Jake is the kind of obvious, like, oh, guy with troubles, gonna join, like Puck, basically. I'm glad they brought... I really like the scene where they brought Puck back to kind of talk to him about Glee Club and how it had an effect on him. I felt like that was a really good scene. And Jake's okay. I need a bit more still. And even with no, not Mandy. What's her name? Marley and me. Yeah, Marley. She's a bit better. She's definitely probably the best out of the new characters. Again, need more with her for sure. But actually saying that, the teacher, I felt like out of all of them was the one who had the most development this episode. Like kind of talking about how she, because of one mistake she made, she's always kind of known as this person who kind of rages out and stuff. And she's just kind of taken on that persona, and she had her chance when she's at peak, but couldn't do anything with it because everyone just knew her as this person who raged and did one mistake. And kind of giving Rachel the second chance, and then even a little bit of giving her a dance partner as well. I like that. They actually really built on the teacher a lot this episode, and I'd say she's the best out of the new characters. Then Marley, then Jake, then Brody. So I think that's basically all of them. And the cheerleader's better than Brody and Jake, just because she seems cool. That's what I'll go with that. No, Jake's probably better than her in all realism, but she's definitely better than Brody. I don't like Brody. So yeah, I like what they did with the new characters with this episode. And Rachel's story I actually really liked. I'm glad that they didn't straight away have loads of scenes with Kurt and Rachel. They had like 2 scenes. One where they rented out the place and were just talking. And the second one where the guy came around and Kurt was just going like, oh, she could get cake or whatever. So I like those 2 scenes. They didn't have a lot of Kurt this episode, which I think was a good choice, honestly. Just to kind of have him be there will be... I don't know what they're going to do with his character, but I think that they did the best they could with this episode for him. Like I said, if he joins Niada, it'll feel a bit kind of like of retconning what they did in season 3, but I'll be okay with it as well. Like, they need to do something with his character and him, you know, staying in Ohio or wherever it is, kind of just selling cakes or whatever he's doing, or coffees. It's just kind of... it's not a good storyline for like one of their better characters in the show. So, yeah, I do get it. At the end of the day, it's just a bit annoying. Again, I'm kind of glad they didn't show Finn this episode. They're definitely holding off on showing his character. I don't know when they'll bring him in, but it could actually be a while. Saw Santana for a little bit, and that kind of leads me to Brittany's storyline. Before I get into it, understand why she might feel lonely and why she obviously misses Santana. Like, I understand that because she has always depended, not always, but depended on Santana a lot since basically the first episode. So it's going to be strange for her, obviously. But this was an episode where they really should have, if they're going to give her Brittany a main story, is develop on her character. And to me, she ended up in the exact same place that she did when she started the episode. Literally, like, she came up with this plan of like hitting rock bottom, and okay, fine, I guess that would be Brittany, but she dragged and put everyone else at risk just to do it, like this lip sync thing. To me, I don't give a flying fuck. Obviously, if I was seeing someone live, I don't want to see them lip sync, so I get why there would be precautions for it. But in terms of like story wise, I don't care that they'd lip sync in one episode or whatever. But bringing every other character at risk of being barred from other competitions because she wanted to hit rock bottom, that's awful storytelling. Like, and they didn't even touch on it. They didn't even let the characters be like, why the fuck? They had Will go off, rightly so. I'm actually kind of glad Will had a bit of, you know, anger in him about it, because no one else seemed to really give a shit or stopped her from doing it. They just let her make a fool of everyone in front of the school again. And just this journey of her hitting rock bottom, then rising up and just ending exactly where she was. Like, at the start of the episode, she was head of the Cheerios. She lost the Cheerios, and then at the end of the episode, she was the head of the Cheerios, or part of the Cheerios. I don't know if she's the head of the Cheerios, but either way, she's still part of it. And then at the start of the episode, she's part of Glee Club, quit Glee Club. In the next scene, she wanted to rejoin Glee Club, and then at the end of the episode, she had rejoined Glee Club. What was the point? What did this do for her character? It did nothing. This actually just made me not like it even more. That's all this did. This was their one episode. It's literally called Britney 2.0. This should have been the perfect episode to maybe just show that there is something in a character that you can work with. And they've done the same thing they always do with the character, which is throw out these jokes of Britney being dumb, Britney's stupid, oh. It's just like, yeah, I got that from season 1, season 2, season 3, and now I'm guessing that's going to be her story in season 4, is Britney being dumb. Puck is the perfect example of having a character who's stupid and then building on his character, and they did it perfectly with Puck, especially towards like the second half of season 3. They were always building on his character, even though he started off in season 1 as being this stupid character. They definitely built on him, and he was one of the better characters of season 3. Whereas Brittany, they just do the same thing, the same joke, not literally the same joke, but the joke of her coming out with these stupid lines of dialogue, which I've said before, like, they get me sometimes, the lines of dialogue, because they're so off the wall. It's like, okay, you have to take a minute to process it. I get it. And have her say those jokes, that's fine. Like, do that for the show of Brittany coming out with these lines of dialogue, but at least build on her character, please. At least build on it, and they just don't. They just do the same thing. Granted, I still have 3 seasons to get through, and maybe they'll do it at some point, but I just felt like this was the one episode where they really could have done something with the character, and they just didn't at all. They had so much of the character in the episode. It's kind of weird to have so much of one character and actually backstep so much. Anyway, yeah, Brittany is garbage. She really is just... I can't fathom how she's such a loved character. And as I said before, it's personal preference, I get it. I'm not, like, against anyone who loves Britney as much as people are against me for not liking her. But for me, personally, I just don't really get it. Like, I'm actually lost for words with the character. It's just so... Why? What are they thinking? Okay, yeah, songs-wise as well. The songs were actually very solid this episode. I think we had, like, 2 9s. That Rachel one. And yeah, everything in the Glee Club, though, I think everything in the Glee Club was kind of trash, minus the new character stuff, and everything with Rachel was great. So rating-wise, I'm kind of gonna... I think there were moments in this episode that were better than the first episode, but I felt like the first episode was more consistent with Glee Club and Rachel's side of things, whereas this, it was all dependent on Rachel and the new characters, and the Glee stuff revolving Brittany, and everyone doing this camera, looking at the camera, just was a bit weird. So rating, I'm going to go a 7.5 out of 10. I think it was a good episode. Actually, I'm going to go a 7.2, not 7.5. I'm going to go 7.2 because there was a lot of trash, and Brittany, unfortunately, took up about 50% of this episode. And she's worse off than she was at the start of the episode, so I just don't really get the point. The one thing they could have maybe won me over with was her missing Santana. Even that, they just made jokes about it. So it's just like, I don't care. Then if you're going to make a joke of the situation, I'm not going to care that Brittany misses Santana. Like, that could be something that maybe I could work with, but it's not, because they didn't do anything with that either. The one shot they had where I was a bit like, oh, okay, was when she was looking at the name of Santana not being online. But that was like a 5-second glimpse of that. It's just not enough. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Let me know the episode down below in the comments. And I'll see you next time for episode 3. I'm enjoying the season so far, though. I'm actually enjoying it more so than I thought I would, because I thought we'd just be straight into trash, and we're not at the moment. So yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.